had technical difficulties. But back to it. Okay, I'm starting to get the gist of it, right? So look, guys, as we know, David was a Fortnite kid, right? That nigga was a Fortnite no life. So what I'm starting to think is, after he finally got some money, he finally got paid, he finally was able to get a female attention, even though she was underage, right? So that nigga David was like, oh my god, no, she finally, a girl gave me a high five, I can't lose her. So as she tried to leave, that's when he killed her. That's what I'm seeing so far. That's what I'm thinking. Well, come on, we better keep going.
Literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars on your.
Exactly.
Okay.
That
And
was it.
how did you make your first song?
And I looked up how to make music on iPhone, and this app called BandLab comes up. I click on it, I put my Apple earbuds in, and I use my sister's closet as a studio.
That's why when the news first broke, most people just assumed he couldn't have possibly done it. I even said to a friend when it first came out, I was like, I feel like the Fortnite kid who's pretty normal didn't do something like this. Because that was always the impression that I got from him, but that may not be the case. When the news first came out, it was reported that there was a body in his car that had been there for an extended period of time before being found. It was too badly decomposed to be identified. Apparently, the car had been at the impound lot for a few days. This was after the car had been abandoned a few days before that, without ever being reported missing. According to NBC, a spokesperson for David said he has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. But he would have been touring for over a month before the body was decomposed, according to his tour dates, which is why, like I said, most people figured it couldn't have possibly been him.
So wait, he was torn before a month before the body could have been So wait, I'm confused now. So look, hold on, look, I'm about to, this is about to change the whole game up right here. So look, was the body that the car was found in, was it at his crib, or was it just a car in his name? Cause he could have just sold that junk and like niggas, black people, niggers, whatever you may call them. Listen, when they sell cars, them niggas don't be caring about the paperwork. It's as simple as, give me the money, here's the car. Right? They don't do all the paperwork, all that legal junk, change the name on it, no. So really, he could have just sold it to a nigga. Didn't change the name on it, didn't do no paperwork or whatever. He just gave him the money, he gave it to him, and then the nigga ended up killing the girl and all that. So, you gotta understand.
On top of that, the LAPD said it is one of several vehicles owned by the musician, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time. The police didn't arrest him or anything, and he just went on to perform like normal the same night, handing out
I got Lydia outside. We're gonna do some recording while I finish up my yard work and see if the new auto-tune vocal prep can help us to prep
boo-boos to the crowd. On the flip side though, Crocs and Hollister dropped their ad campaigns with him, which is understandable why brands wouldn't want to be associated with those types of accusations. However, things took a turn for the much worse when just recently the body was identified.
And now some breaking news on a major story that we've been following. We have just learned the identity of a teen found dead inside of the trunk.
Wait, I'm confused. What took them so long to identify the body? Cause like, I ain't no professional, you know what I'm saying? I don't be out here killing folks. That's just not me.
Trunk of a Tesla registered.
But like they said, the body was like a few months old. How long does it take for like a body to decompose to the point like you can't? It's unrecognizable. Years. So what I'm figuring that is something off. Cause ain't no way it took them that long. Cause if it's only a few months old, it shouldn't have taken that long to recognize this body. And especially if there was already a case out for the girl being missing. So like, what I'm starting to think is this nigga David, yes, although that nigga's face, like off his facial structure, he looks guilty. That nigga, yes, he has an evil face. Like he looked like he came out of Satan's nuts. Yes. But I think the nigga was just a little weird. He just like messing with little girls, but I don't think he killed her. I don't think he did. But listen, crazy theory though. This is about to change the game up. Look. So y'all know there was that picture of there was a picture of this nigga. He was outside. Damn, I can't speak. He was outside paying niggas, little niggas, right? They said he was paying Celeste's friends. What if he paid somebody to kill her? And he let them borrow his car, but he never actually killed them. He paid them. That was him paying them to kill Celeste. Hmm. Hmm. That's what I think happened. Sergeant Sergeant 545. We have a lead. We have a lead right now. We have one lead on a suspect named David. You know a suspect named David? We have a lead on him. Yes, I'm investigating the case right now. 674. What's your 34? Okay.
To the singer David, investigators now say that the victim, Celeste, reported as a runaway last year, had not been seen since.
Hey, hold on, y'all. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop it.
Axiom helmets are not even that bad.
Can we just look at this nigga's player bill? Hold on. Make sure I'm seeing this right. This nigga.
Victim Celeste, reported as a runaway last year, had not been seen since.
It was the body of a young girl named Celeste, who would have just turned 15 years old. She went missing in April of 2024 when she was 13, so she was missing for over a year. Of course though, this in and of itself doesn't directly link her to David, but TMZ interviewed the girl's mom, who said that her daughter had a "sh" tattoo right on her index finger in red ink. Well, David also has a "sh" tattoo on his right index finger. This tattoo isn't necessarily unique to David. I mean, Rihanna has it, Lindsay Lohan and Lily Allen do too, but what makes things miles worse is that the mom claimed
Hey, y'all, what is that like Illuminati? What is like niggas getting on their finger? What is that? Hey, man, that's not normal. That's
her
not
daughter
quite
had a
very normal
boyfriend
right
named
there.
David.
That's not
Right
normal.
after this news came out, David canceled his upcoming show. TMZ confirmed that a house David was living in was searched by the LAPD. The house was being rented by his manager from Interscope, but there are a ton of pictures and videos of him in the house over the past year. Apparently, LAPD homicide detectives searched the house Wednesday and walked out with a computer and several evidence bags.
Mike, do we know if the search has anything to do with the girl's death, though?
Yeah, so Susie and Juan, we are working on those details right now. What I can tell you is that it is literally right where we know that the car was towed from. So remember how this all happened, as you heard from Nicole. The car was towed from the Hollywood Hills. It wasn't until it was at the tow yard where the body was found. So if we go back to where the car was towed from, tonight, there's a presence of Los Angeles police detectives that are out there. We can see them in their plainclothes suits. We also see crime scene techs. It appears to be centered at this home. Sky Cow was able to get a peek before it got dark. To be clear, LAPD has not said tonight if this investigation is related to the investigation of the girl's body being found, but they are like less than 100 feet away from where it was all found. So this is all being happening.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't even know what I'm looking like. With these glasses on, a nigga really can't even see nothing. I'm just seeing shapes for real. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Like, I'm really not seeing nothing.
Happening in the same neighborhood.
For reference, this is how close the house was to where the car was found, which I think is a lot
So
more incriminating than it originally
that's
was.
a 1 mile difference. Like I said, this further plays. That little Fortnite playing, no girl getting, no grass touching, long eared, evil face, that nigga won't guilty. He paid somebody to kill her, but he didn't kill her. Like I said, that nigga was playing Fortnite. He never pulled no girls. He got some money. He pulled an underage girl. He didn't want her to leave, so he had somebody kill her. Just like
Was
that.
let on to be. And on top of that, the police are saying that the car was driven through an alley, possibly with the intention of trying to avoid traffic cameras or something like that. So it's just crazy how close it was to the house that he was staying in. The only other thing we know for sure is that there was a photo taken of David just a brief walk away from where the victim lived. The person who posted the picture was alleging that David was paying people off, but there isn't any concrete proof on that. All we know for sure is that he was in that area. Kali Uchis even said she's in the process of taking down the song she has with him following this news. So this is everything we know for sure, all of our information from official sources. However, as you can imagine, the internet detectives got straight to work. And a lot of this alleged information looks really bad if we're being honest. Again, I just want to clarify, everything going forward isn't like super factual. It's not confirmed by official sources. But if I'm being honest, most of this proof
I
that
know,
we're
I know niggas like who was associated or had songs with this nigga. It was probably like, they was like, oh yeah, my song doing real good. Oh yeah, we making it paid, we getting money. You look on the Wi-Fi nigga like, ah damn. They like, I gotta take the song. They like their manager like, we gotta take the song down though. Like the money still, can we keep the money though? The money still flowing from this song, but it's I know this nigga was raping kids and all. But like, think about the money. And like, she gotta take her phone down now, all that money, so she gotta let it go. All because this nigga wanna play with kids. Terrible.
Seeing confirms that he knew the victim. First of all, there's messages from his Discord server that show him talking to a girl named Celeste. This interaction was from 2022, by the way, and it says she joined the server back in 2021. There were also people who had a convo saying they were pretty sure he had a girlfriend named Celeste in 2024. One of the strangest messages from his server was someone who said in response to him saying he was in a song crisis, drop the one with the missing girl, Celeste. This message was also sent in August of 2024. All of this is very strange because at the very least it goes to show that people were aware of this girl in his Discord server. Like, I saw someone tweet, "You're telling me people knew about David and Celeste in a Discord server and didn't say anything?" And I saw some people saying she lied and said her...
full of other fat Fortnite losers. That's why they didn't say nothing. Them niggas like, oh man, I wish I could be like David. He has a nice, fine, sexy girls. Oh, she probably has pretty feet.
Age in the server was 18, but I don't know, still just a weird situation. Someone also recorded all of these screenshots, which leads me to believe that these are legitimate. On top of this, photos started popping at all of these...
I'm finna tell Celeste. Potassius, Nora, Answer, Ruby, Miguel, Master, Aerobics, Action, Barracuda, Celeste, Lady Gaga, Wild Car, Rap, Scalia, Surf, Witch, Slumber, Beef Boss. Hey, this nigga Benji, I swear to God, I will heat a fucking honey bun and throw it at your face. Personally. Cause like, mind you, this nigga that typed that out, he's probably a grown man. Grown man, as grown as it gets. Belly poking at his wife beater. Hold on. I'm reading this nigga. I'm reading him. He probably has a Mario Kart cut. And a little me.
Screenshots, which leads me to believe that these are legitimate. On top of this, photos started popping up saying it was the two of them together, like this one. There's also this photo from Discord as well, which looks similar to the victim. There was also a bunch more pics and videos that leaked that showed David with a girl that resembled this girl. Apparently, someone even got into his iCloud and started leaking photos of them together. Then there's also this really strange Reddit post. On September 8th, the day the original news broke, someone responded on r/hiphopheads in response to the news.
This guy is a weirdo, close friend's little sister from the IE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweep this place in the hills. I'm terrified that who in the car. That's who is in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake.
This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in the 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. At the time, everyone thought this was just some random Reddit user who was tweaking. And now with the latest news, it seems very real. I mean, the girl was reported missing about 70 miles away from where the car was found, so the fact that this random guy was able to piece those dots together, it just doesn't seem like it was some made up story. On top of all of this, a song leaked that I can't confirm if it's real, but it's called Celeste. Apparently, David wrote it in 2020.
From idea to submission, empower students to do their best work with Grammarly's comprehensive AI writing assistance. What if they could jumpstart ideas?
And the lyrics are kind of crazy.
Lock them up. Get the hounds. Hey, code 724. We got them. Hey, send the hounds. Yeah, all the dogs. Send the whole department out here for this guy. Yeah, he's the one. We got him. Unfortunately, his career's over. We got him. We got him, guys.